Hey guys, welcome back to the next video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is Richard from WELSHYTECH, and this time we have something from InWin. It is the AR360, and look at it, it's absolutely gorgeous. But should you buy one? Okay, so this is the AR360 from InWin. Big thank you to InWin. Let's open this up and have a look at it, shall we? So let's have a look. Now this is the black version. They do have one in white, and here we go. Right, so we get the mounting brackets. Now, very simple. They actually use the backplate for AM4 as well as AM5. They does support Intel, of course, AM4, AM5, all the latest. And then it comes with these fans. Now, these fans in particular, I have used these. These are very good fans, very quiet as well. They are the AN120s. I had the 140 versions in my system for a very long time. They're very good fans. They push a lot of air, and the RGB does look very nice on them as well. Very good quality fans, but they're from InWin that I've personally used because I found them amazing to use. That's just a little nipper for me, just from personal experience of using it. Now, they haven't had them installed, but that's fine. Not every brand does it. Some are doing it now more often, but let's get this out and have a look. First of all, we'll have a look at this. Ooh. Okay, big copper plate. Base plate. But then this is where the InWin logo comes out. The very long tubing is standard PWM. No, it's not. It's 3-pin and ARGB. 3-pin, please, InWin. Get rid of that. Put PWM. Support. Radiator is a standard radiator. It's just a standard 360 radiator, to be honest. Nothing special. So, yeah, see, it's just generic. Doesn't even have the InWin branding on it, which is a bit of a shame. They could have put something on there. Maybe InWin across there. That's a missed opportunity in my book, but oh well. So, there, obviously there's the top hopper there. That's where the InWin logo comes out. Looks really nice. That's not removable, but yeah, other than that. So let's get to the specs. Okay, so for the models, the AR360, it's black, of course. It does support LJ 1851, 1700, 15, 1200 and 1150. It also does support AM4, AM5, AMX and FMX. Yeah. The dimensions of the radiator is a 39.7 by 120 by 27, 27 being the thickness. It's aluminium, tube length 450, so I'm assuming this would fit their F5 cases, which I have built in. Obviously it's rubber with nylon braided sleeve. The dimensions of the water block is 65, 65 and 56. The material's plastic. Pump speed's 3200. It's not very fast, but that's also very good because it won't cause a lot of noise. Power 12 volts with a 0.28 amp. The model, obviously, the fans are Neptune AN120. They're very good fans. I really do like those fans. The dimensions of the fans are 120 by 120 by 25. They go from 900 RPM to 2200 RPM, sorry. And the noise level of the fans, they are very quiet, especially at 50% fan speed. I've already done a review on the MR36, so the fans are very good. They are 20 decibels. The airflow is between 23.87 and 60.1 CFM with an air pressure of 0.36 and 2.27 millimeter to hole. Obviously 4-pin, it's a 3-pin, obviously ARGB, long lifespan, it's a long lifespan sleeve bearing for the fans, and of course comes with the accessories. Now this one is particularly okay because I'm gonna chuck this in the test bench now and see how it performs. This is the AR360 from InWin. This is the fan speed at 50%. Very, very quiet at 50% fan speed. Now 100% fan speed. Yes, they are louder at 100%, but these are very reasonably sounding fans. These are very reasonable sounding fans. So, when it comes to the overall system specifications and the system I used, it is my AM5 platform. It's an AMD Ryzen 9 7900. It's got 16 gigs of DDR5. It's on a B650 Wi-Fi motherboard from MSI. It does have a 1000 watt cooling power supply. It has an RX 7800 XT Nitro from Sapphire. As well, it's housed in the Be Quiet Shadow Base 800 FX with 4 140 Lightwing fans. Okay, so when it comes to the overall testing, now I've done two different types of tests. The same test I always do, 50% fan speed and 100% fan speed. Now, for 50% fan speed, the CPU power draw at high was 167 watts with a low of 156. The CPU clocks were high at 5.4 and the lows were 5.1, but well over base clock, so don't have to really worry there. The room temperature before testing was at 10 degrees, but did go up by 3 degrees after both testing. So, yeah. Now, when it comes to Cinebench R23, remember that my CPU, the 7900, does have PBO enabled, so it's going to draw more power. So for Cinebench R23, the idles are 32 with a max of 85. Blender Pavilion, idles 32 with a max of 84. Blender Classroom, idles 32 with a max of 84. And 3D Mark CPU test, idles 32 with a max of 78 Celsius. When it comes to the 100% fan speed, that is exactly the same tests I do with an AIO. You've got to run it for at least 20 minutes. So that's what it was done through each test. So CPU power was 167 watts at high with a low of 157 watts at low. Now for CPU clocks, they're exactly the same at 5.4 and 5.1 at low, but it's well above base clocks. You don't have to worry. So this is where it starts getting interesting. For Cinebench R23, the idles are exactly the same at 32, but the maxes were 83. With a Blender Pavilion at idles of 32 with a max of 82. Blender Classroom, idles 32 with a max of 82. And 3D Mark CPU test, idles 32 with a max of 73 Celsius. Okay, and so what did you think of that? Now, all I'm going to say is that I actually know the fans that are already on here. It was their new fans from last year or the previous year before that. It was the Neptune fans. These are very good quality fans and they're very highly static pressure optimized fans. I did run them for about 6 months in my own system and I never had one issue with them. They were absolutely amazing. They push a lot of air, but they aren't the loudest fans ever either, which is still a plus for me. Now, this has a lot of competition, especially when it comes to AIOs, especially in the mid-tier price range around the 90 to 120 pound mark. That's what I would class mid-tier, because you can go budget, which are really, really cheap, which are like 50 quid, or you can go as high as 300 pound, 400 pound for like something from ROG, which I personally don't think you should spend that kind of money on an AIO, but that's just my personal opinion. Whether you agree with that, that's completely up to you. So all I'm going to say, it's a very good AIO, and I think it's definitely something you should consider. It looks amazing. The fans are fantastic, and also the overall installation of this is very straightforward. Like any other fan, standard ARGB, standard PWM. So, yeah, guess a thumbs up from me. A big thank you to InWin. I have got some fans here that I need to review as well. They're very good fans. They are connected with Type-C. So, yeah. I've got other things coming here, and also don't forget to subscribe, because I've got absolute tons of stuff coming and stuff here already on that come for the channel. Make sure you check out the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is Richard from WELSHYTECH. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and week ahead of you. Goodbye.